Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Ashish and welcome to the first episode of I Learn, We Learn series. Almost every person shares a dream of owning a vehicle. For some, it's their dream car, and for some or most of them, it's their dream bike because that's what is affordable and easy to navigate considering the traffic situation in the cities. Every year, millions of units of motorcycle are sold in India. That shows that almost every youngster lives with the dream of riding a bike and owning it. As you fulfill your wish of buying your dream bike, you start setting your goal for another dream. Some owners may want to upgrade to a powerful vehicle. For some, they may want to buy an expensive bike to improve their status symbol. And the list goes on. So, it's a never-ending process. Now, every person shares a different perspective regarding the usage of their motorcycle. For some, they may use it for their daily commute from home to office and back, while some of them may use it on their weekends for grocery shopping and going out with family. There is also a set of people like us who use their vehicles or use their bike for going out on weekends, mostly for road trips. So, different needs, different reasons to buy a bike. And considering the two-wheeler market in India, you are always spoiled for choice. And most of the time, you end up being confused on which bike to buy. So to clear the confusion, there are a few pointers or basic guides that you can consider while you're planning to buy your first bike or a new bike. Frankly speaking, when I bought my first bike, I just knew that it was a 150cc bike which gives me a mileage of 45 to 50 km per liter. That's it. Because I was so blinded by the color and the design of the bike that I never did any research on the bike. Although I would say that I made a right choice, but that was just fluke. So I can consider myself lucky, but not everyone is lucky enough. So I have compiled a set of questions which you can ask yourselves. Once you get an answer to these questions, it would allow you to get to an appropriate conclusion on which bike is best for you. Talking about requirement, you need to question yourself and understand the purpose of buying the motorcycle. You may use it for your daily commute, or it may be just for fun rides on the weekends. If you're planning to use your bike for daily commute, then you would prefer a bike that gives more mileage or fuel efficiency. It will help you in saving costs. And if you're planning to use your vehicle on weekend fun rides, then your preference would be more power than fuel efficiency. So accordingly, you can decide on your requirement and come to a conclusion on which bike is preferable for you. The second point would be choosing the right type of motorcycle for yourself. By this, we mean a series of questions that you need to ask yourself. Will you be able to handle the power of the bike? Because if you're fairly new to motorbike riding, getting a bike with a low power is always preferable. Will you be able to handle the weight of the bike? Because you should be able to navigate easily in the city traffic. And lastly, is the seat height appropriate for you? Because you should be able to easily get your feet on the ground once you hit the brakes. After deciding on your requirement and making the right choice of motorcycle for you, comes a very important part: budget. So as per your savings and spending capacity, you can decide on the right motorcycle that fits within your budget. It is very easier nowadays to own a motorcycle because of the various financial assistance schemes that are offered by the showrooms and the bank. So you can calculate the EMI and opt for one of the payback schemes offered by the financial institution, and you can own the bike. The fourth option or the fourth question that you can consider would be selecting a brand. Now, this is one of the most confusing questions, because what you will do is, for getting a feedback or getting a suggestion, you will either contact any of your friends or family members who already own a bike. You may say that a particular brand is trustworthy and reliable, while some other person may say that this particular brand is trustworthy and reliable. So you again end up being confused. So to clear out the confusion, there are many sites that are available on the internet wherein you can compare 2 or more brands of vehicles and appropriately make a choice. Always remember, one brand of motorcycle may be best or works better for one particular person. It's not necessary that it may be the best for you as well. So in such a situation, you can always do a test ride and then come to a decision. The fifth question that you need to ask is the service center availability. Once you're decided on buying a motorbike of a particular brand, make sure that their service centers are available near to your place and also throughout the country, because you'll not want to ride miles to get your bike serviced, and in case of a breakdown anywhere, you can take it to a verified or a trained technician rather than getting it serviced or checked by a local mechanic who might be completely unaware about the make and model of that motorcycle. The last question would be the cost of maintenance, and this is an important question that you need to ask yourself, because buying a bike is the start of a journey, but maintaining your motorcycle is an important part of the journey. So be prepared to shell out money for the quarterly servicing of your bike, oil replacements, and also to replace the worn out parts of your vehicle. All these costs would help you to keep your motorbike in a healthy and proper condition. If your motorbike is safe, you are safe. That's it for today. In case if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up and do click on the subscribe button below so that we stay connected. And the comment section is always open for feedbacks. Alright then, stay safe, keep smiling, and may the $1 million smile always be with you. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.